Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. We have already started here. And this is Adriano. A probing pass. Dink through. And this is Hullet. And this is Shevchenko. Nedved. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Nedved. And that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nedved is always looking to play quality balls. Plays a sharp little ball here. Adriano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. So it is still 0-0. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Maradona. Albertini. It's Pirlo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nedved. And it's played forward. Right, Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nedved. He's played it back.
Not a lot more.
Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Nesta. Shevchenko. Milan looking to pass their way through. Nedved. 30 minutes gone. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Adriano gets flagged offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there, and he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! And again! Sticks it away! And it's Gullit. Nedved. And it's Pirlo. Now Dumfries. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, look at... Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that is about as cool as they come. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nedved. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Gullit dominates aerially so often. Shevchenko touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That's a decent clearance. Nesta. Chiellini. Nedved. It's Gullit.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Chiellini. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Rijkaard. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had it nicked away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Decent chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No way through there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pirlo. Aimed in towards the centre. That'll be a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
7.
second corner of the game.
Numero 11. Ibrahimovic. Numero 10. Numero 4. Numero 23. Pirlo.
Shoots!
Il numero 18.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Il numero 8. Il numero 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 2.
Chiellini. And it's Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get on the... And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. And this is Adriano. And he's picked out the run. And this is Adriano. Hullet. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Seedorf can see things, others... And time is up. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.